All right, and let's go get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're going to be checking out Oblivion Overdrive. Now, this game has been out a while now. I believe it came out in January of this year, maybe a little bit before. But essentially, because I've been playing a lot of good Steam and Cinder, it was getting me like in the beat 'em up Metroidvania type style of game. So we're checking out Oblivion Override for that very reason. Now, this isn't your traditional like Metroidvania. I would actually put this in somewhere in the league of like something like Dead Cells. So you know the randomly generated layout of weapons with the meta progression outside of each round, and then like finding the random bosses that you fight along the way. This game is actually really fun. I haven't put a lot of time into it, but I've been putting a lot of time into it just recently as far as games playing. So we're going to be checking that a little bit today. So I'm going to showcase here. This is our hub. Every time you start out, you'll start out in this room over to the left. You have a number of NPCs, including Dr. William right here, who's more or less the one who's helped you get in this body. There is a story. I'm not going to even lie to you about what the story is about because I will mess it up. Just that you know that you are fighting back, and there's something called Crimson that is basically being restrained, and that's causing all sorts of problems, and you're going in there to figure out what the problem is with this area. That being said, again, I might have even butchered that part, so don't take that for the grain of salt. It is story isn't the main focus here. It is obviously the moment-to-moment action gameplay. So up here on this room right here is your progression in between games. You'll actually find this stuff called script. Script is then used to actually not script. I believe this is nanite cubes is what this is, and this is basically your skill trees you can use to purchase different upgrades for your character. That'll be move from one match to another. You always have this. So I have attack bonus 20% currently right now. I have weapon skill damage 10%, so that sort of thing. You know what you're looking into, or you know what to expect if you've played games like this before. If we go down even lower, we'll find ourselves in a store over here to our right. As we play the game, we'll find different blueprints, similar to how whenever you find them in Dead Cells. And then you come over to this one, Nico, right here, and then you can use the script that you have from the game to purchase these blueprints, and these will now be randomly found throughout the levels. Whenever you buy these for the first time, you will have access to them immediately. They'll drop out right in front of you. I do wish that I could select the weapons that I've already unlocked and pick which default weapon I will start out with. Unfortunately, you cannot. And then over here to our right is going to be a recycling vendor. You'll find trash throughout the maps that you can then put in these machines, and they'll give you kind of a leg up whenever you go into your next round. You get these things called these little purple nanite cubes, and as you play through this game, you can level up your character on a moment-to-moment basis. You can see it up there in the top left in the old blue square right there. It says 50 of 100. That means I have 50 of 100 currency I can currently carry, and I can spend that and level up my characters in meaningful ways during the matches. Over here to the left of the shop, we have a whole bunch of incubators. This over here is basically your character select. As you play through the game, you'll find these chips that will allow you to play as different robots. Matter of fact, this mecha that we're using right now is this one right here, Code Vic. His ability is that he can charge up a strong attack, and it can charge up over 3 different phases to make it stronger. Every once in a while, he'll have the spirit to come out and actually do like a huge screen attack. It's pretty awesome. And then he has Mecha Arcanum, which is essentially his ultimate, which allows him to turn into one of those spirits and then swing his axe around like crazy, and he's invincible during that time. The other 2 characters I currently have access to right now is Code Aya, who can basically throw a chain out, and it does continuous damage and has 2 charges and just does damage. I don't even know if the enemies can hurt you while they're hit with this chain, because it actually puts them like in a different plane of existence. You just see like the outline of them, but I don't know for sure. As you can see right here, I have 205 kills with it, but I have not cleared a match with that. And then she also has a blade that follows her around and attacks things nearby, and she can activate a slow field for 6 seconds that slows anything in it. And then by default, there is this one right here, Code Crimson. That's the main character. He is a charged fist attack. All skills get 15% increased damage and lower cooldown. And then he also has a giant laser beam arm he can pull out and hit enemies with. I do have 2 other robots I'm currently working on unlocking, but even though when you find the blueprint, you have to spend this stuff called nanite on it, and I don't have enough to unlock the other 2 just yet. There is also one more vendor right before we leave out of here. We go across this area right here. We'll find ourselves with another vendor. You can spend, I don't even know what these shards are called. They're like crysts or something like that. and you can actually spend them to get bonuses that you'll find along the way, such as a search dog that will find you hidden places of treasure, or like extra healing stations, or extra like weapon services and stuff like that. Looks like we have enough to place an energy station in the greenhouse area of the Dulce base. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that, which means there's only one more upgrade for me to buy. And so now we'll just find that out and about. But then we're gonna go ahead and start our match here. It is gonna be, these runs can be long depending on how well you're doing. I did unlock a new weapon. I did complete my first run, and because I completed the first run, I now have access to new options that I'm not entirely sure of myself. But I also picked up this laser blade. That was my spirit right there. But this laser rapier allows me to basically do a 3-hit combo, and then occasionally it'll do that thing where it sends out like a golden triangle, and like just basically projectile shoots in front of me. So we're gonna check this out. If you like the concept to see more games like Oblivion Overdrive here on the channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if this is actually a game you've already checked out, if you enjoy it, and what's your thoughts on it. I know there's a new update coming out with a new mecha, and I am working on unlocking the other 2 mechas, so I'm very excited to see how that'll play out. So your traditional, Dead Cell sense, you drop through floors. There's a whole bunch of different hidden passageways. There's no like timer gated stuff as far as I can tell, so I don't think there's any like rush to like beat any of the said levels, but occasionally you'll come across one of these, and I gotta be honest, possibly one of my favorite portions of this is just the fact that these weapons are very strong, and how much you have as far as choice of movement. The only thing that I don't think I like is the fact that there's no like upward attack, so to speak. As you see right there, it says we can level up. We do have 71 of 100 from when we started at 50, I believe. So I'll showcase that in a second. Here's ourself an elite. We also have a weapon attack there we're able to use. I'm gonna go ahead and spend some of this because once you become capped, you just basically waste everything that you get. So every time you choose to level up your character, you get 3 options. You can re-roll them for 5 nanites. As you can see, they all cost a variety amount. None of them are fairly cheap, but there are rarities, and you know, the more rare something is, the more expensive it's going to be. So you crit damage plus 10% for 6 seconds. Reset duration every time you deal a crit stacks to 10 tiers. So it looks like it goes up to 100% damage. When you're using cooldown weapons, 20% chance to skip cooldown after using weapon skill. When using energy weapons, max energy is plus 20, and we get 2% every damage for every 100 script. I'm gonna be honest, that's not really good. If I didn't like any of these options, I could go ahead and refresh it. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the proficiency one because that one's not terrible. After you pick that one, you are going to get another option. I am probably going to go ahead and go with the shock damage, 200%, shock duration for an additional second. Now, as far as I know, we don't have a source of shock, do we? Let's find out. I'm going to use my mouse here. Is this, okay, so that's nothing. I don't think, as far as I can tell, I don't believe we have anything yet that gives us that. I am going to go ahead and wait for a little bit and make sure we get that additional dash charge, because honestly I feel like having that 3rd dash is good. And yeah, we do have 3 dashes at our disposal. You can tell, or 2 dashes, I'm sorry. You can tell how many dashes you have at your disposal at any given time by looking down at the bottom of your character. You'll see those 2 little diamonds. Those indicate the dashes that you have on your character at a time. They are on a cooldown, so they do come back, but they do come back rather fast. Here we have a chest, but it requires $30 to open. But here's the thing. This chest isn't guaranteed to open when you pay the $30. As you see right there, it took me 3 times. I actually spent 90 on there. Each purchase of Big Brothers provides some nanites as a rebate. See, that's actually maybe worth it though, because the nanites will help progress our character, and honestly, a lot of your strength is going to come from those nanites. Nanites are represented by the little pink thing that you saw fly out of the enemies there. Each one of the enemies providing you with a different amount of nanites, depending on how tough the enemy is. And yes, you did see it for there for just like the briefest of moments, but you can actually wall run. Matter of fact, that's actually going to be a key way for you to move around. Let's see. So there is a room up here. Hidden rooms are littered throughout the place, but it is very possible for you to find them on your own. We will occasionally have a dog that'll showcase where a hidden spot is, but they're usually represented by cracks in the wall, and they're fairly obvious. We have ourselves a weapon chest here. I am pretty confident we're going to stick with the weapon we have, although I did just unlock Stormcoil not too long ago, and I would be interested in trying this one out as well. But for the time being, we're going to try out the plasma sword because it is the newest weapon we found, and I do like the way it attacks. So what we're going to do here is you can actually, at the top of the weapon, you can see you can actually have experience points for your weapons. You can level up and get new affixes to your weapon. So what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice the Stormcoil, and it's going to apply that experience to this weapon, and now we have triggering plasma triangles reduces the cooldown of Remise, which Remise is our flurry attack. It's on our triangle button. Let's see, where else do we have to go? Looks like we have another destination to our right from here. So that's good. So now that means we want to try to use our Remise whenever we can. It looks like we have the option to get reflect damage 200% when hit by enemies, or provide rebate, which we already have. I'm going to go with the counter mirror. I wouldn't mind doing some damage to the enemies, or doing extra damage to enemies for hitting me. So it's basically like a thorns, it sounds like. And there we go. There's that guy gone. And unfortunately, we didn't really hit anything with our triangle, so we didn't get to reduce cooldown. I'm assuming that you would have to hit something with it. This is a battle room. You do get iframes for dodging, so dodging is very beneficial. I am saving my... Oh, so that actually hits for a little bit. I like that. I am saving my Remise for these guys. Alright, so that guy got boned. So this is our charge up attack, by the way, right here. Charges up 3 times. When I let it go, it's going to hit the enemy super hard and then stun the crap out of them. And you see there from that 3rd level charge, where you're able to basically blast that enemy back without taking any damage ourselves. This guy is just like fairly strong on his own. We got some more script here. The meaty meat for health. I'm actually not going to pick up that other one. I didn't mean to pick up the first one. I was more or less just reflex, but you can actually save those health packs, that if you ever get damaged and you want to come back and get some of that health back, you can go back there and pick that stuff up. So we're going to continue on to the second part of this map right here. And things like these laser floors underneath it, we can actually drop down and then dash through it, and we'll be able to pretty much avoid any damage from those laser walls. Nothing over here. Sometimes you'll notice that certain things will sparkle, and that'll be an indicator that there's something to be inspected, more or less. The only thing about this weapon is it doesn't really have a lot of, you know, verticality. It's just a horizontal weapon. It is a rapier. I mean, what is to be expected? I'm going to take these guys out. There we go. These guys should be close to Dunzos. There they are. We're back up at 75 on this. We're going to take that dash charge. The Forkbeard Smash, that's our circle button. That's our charge up attack. 10% chance for double damage, 1% chance for quintuple damage, and the effects may happen simultaneously. That's pretty good. We also have attack is increased by 20%. Enemies have a 10% dropping. Wow. Enemies have a 10% chance of dropping energy crystals when they die. And we have the option of using weapon skills grants a mini fighter jet for 6 seconds. You can have up to 2 fighter jets at any time. I think I'd probably go with the fusion crystal. Fighter jet sounds pretty cool, and if we see that option again, we might take it. We also have emergency call, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't entirely know what this is. 10% attack speed, and the phantom 10% attack speed. I don't know what that one is, but I'm kind of interested to see what emergency call is. Oh, we don't have the, you know what? I like attack speed. Let's take that just to see what that is. And because some of these options will show up again, and applying rupture to enemies will be really good, because that does damage over time plus and reduced attack damage. Yeah, I think spiked torches we're gonna go with next. There's a lot of choice diversity here. I don't know what's better and what's not. Like, I don't. Again, I'm really unsure of the, like, what some of these skills do. I just kind of pick what feels right. And there's a shock, a burn, and a bleed status effect in this game, and I'm a fan of having all three on my characters if I can, which you totally can have all three. And you know, they don't do a lot of damage, but you know, that stuff adds up over time. So right now, what we're really doing when we're going through these levels is, number one, we're looking for new weapon chests so we can sacrifice them for additional experience. We're looking for weapon shops to buy upgrades, and we're also looking for the boss of this area. We do have enemies like this that will, you know, prevent us from getting where we need to go. And we did stun him, and then we also beat the crap out of him there. It looks like we got a novice crystal. That's what it's called. We also have a health drop here. We're going to hold off on that one. We did take a little bit of damage somewhere. I'm not even entirely sure where. We also have this guy here who will allow us to boost our health by an additional 50 or restore 50% of our health. I'm going to hold off on that as well. I don't think we're done with this level. And honestly, even buying the 50 health for 100 really isn't worth it when there are so many items that can literally just straight up upgrade your health by like 300 easy. So I'm gonna hold off and to see if we can find any of those items, because that would be super cool. Looks like we found ourselves in a dead end here, so we'll head back up to the gate. And for whatever reason, you can't really check out the mini map unless you hit one of these to get an idea where you need to go. So we need to go over here and head to the left and or down. So we'll just go straight left from here. I love that. That's such a good skill. It really is. It's a strong one. Looks like we have a gift here. This is a product of promotional giveaway from Faux News. All rights reserved. I believe this is just a health pickup. Yeah. They usually gives us 50 health. I'll take that one because it's a small heal. It's not like the other ones that give like 200 health points. I'd rather save those. Oh, shit. I did not see that guy, that archer over there. Unfortunately, he was able to get the drop on me from a distance. And I feel like a big doofus. A couple of bomber dudes in here. Take these guys out. Wow. That's a lot of bombs going out. We do have an elite right there in the middle, but he shouldn't pose too much of a threat to us. Oh. I think we did take a hit there, but he did drop an energy tank for another, I think that's 200. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that one. I'm going to go ahead and do the rupture. There we go. Throw a combo, throw a spike core on final hit of a combo, bouncing 3 times to, or between 3 to 5, 7, 3, 5, or 7 enemies. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, we get an enhanced version of the other one we have. Attack damage is increased by 30%. There we go. You can move, jump, and dash during the charge attack. That's actually really good. See, restores 1 shield for every step you take if you are under 100 shield. 60% chance to restore HP equal to the amount of script you have, or obtain Spike Core 2 that follows you and launches every 10 seconds and ricochets 1 time. Gallop is pretty good. That's probably what we're going to end up going with. We got a couple of good bonuses there, and we have that spike cord now that'll bounce between enemies on its own. We haven't really found a lot of collectibles. Dang, okay. I didn't even do anything there. I don't know if my little spike dude, like, popped him into that wall, but it destroyed that dude on its own. And we are coming into a boss area. So here we can transition into a boss fight if we want, but before we do that, we want to make sure that we uncover the rest of the level and or heal up wherever we can. So let's take a look at the map. It looks like we still have one more place to check out, just to the south of us. I assume it's going to be the shop, because we have not seen a shop, and there's a shop on pretty much every single map. And there we go. And it looks like we have a couple of options here. Determine an Enigma chip's effect. I don't even really know what that one's for. Nano Matrix, a hexahedral receptacle for nanites that accelerates evolution for robots. This evolution is risky and inherently unstable. I believe this just gives us more stuff to work with as far as leveling up a character. Looks like we have another plasma sword here we can use, and or a practice sword if we want to change to a different weapon. Instead, what we can really do is like buy one of these, and I'm buying the stronger one, and I'm just gonna sacrifice it. Oh, and we are just like literally 2 points shy of leveling up a plasma sword to 2. Unfortunately to us, we don't have enough points to make another purchase. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a health drop. We're going to go collect that health, and we're going to go on to our first boss. And cool thing about the health drops is they stay marked on your map, so they're easy to find for you. Alright, and you do usually get some boss options here. You can tell where you're going to. There's the rooftop. There's also the underground fight club. And then there is the Madman Theater. I am not great at the Madman Theater. That guy there in that room, he always kicks my ass. And I'm trying to look good here. So we're going to do the easier of the fights for me, which is the rooftop fight. This is usually the very first boss you ever fight in the game. And honestly, as far as progression goes, he's he's so by far the easiest option. I can't remember what the fight club is. I think I know, and that was not that difficult either. But this guy is pretty much like bread and butter easy. So like he's gonna just basically stomp around. He's gonna try to smash the ground like that. He's gonna send out some shock waves, and then after about a certain portion of time, he's actually going to go into a phase 2 right here and pick up that giant piece of rebar in the background and attempt to smash me. He's invincible during this time whenever they're highlighted at yellow, but I can't. I'm going to go ahead and hold down my special circle button attack here. I might take a hit here, mostly because I'm not good at falling, or I'm not good at dodging that debris. Or that fist, apparently. But he is dead. So I took one hit. So super easy guy. The other ones are not nearly as easy, but they're still fairly easy. Go ahead and pick up our Naves crystal. We'll go ahead and get a pure matrix. And that's what we use to actually unlock our new mechas. We're going to heal up. Here's a new weapon we can, or a different weapon that drops the boss. This is the Cerulean Spear. That is actually a really good weapon. It's got a really cool ability where you can actually dash and attack with it, and it does like spinning attack. And also has a really good combo that hits a lot of things above and below you. And it also has basically a swift, like a swift uppercut with that. But I'm going to stick with the plasma sword because I am digging it, and I want to give it some more experience, essentially. I want to try it out some more. So attacks damage versus guards is increased by 15%, and damage versus stun targets is also 20%. Go ahead and pick up this additional money here, and we'll move on to the next level. So far so good. We're not having too difficult of a time here. I'm not sure if I'm aware of every single boss that you'll fight in every single iteration. I don't think I fought all of them yet. But we are still making a decent time of it. This is a pretty cool level because you'll travel through pipes, and especially in combat, there's going to be a lot of like jumping in and out of pipes to dodge enemies or get to other floors. We go ahead and take care of those enemies. What is that? A fusion crystal. A cloudy energy crystal formed from a fusion reactor. Cool. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. We got a gift here. And that's going to give us 50 health. I'm not going to waste that. Oh, we got another crystal here. I feel like that little triangle is going to do a lot of good work for us. Gotta watch out for the ceiling and the floors. You can walk across floors with that stuff on there. But, you just gotta keep moving so you don't take damage from them. Alright, it looks like we have our first combat room. Alright, so we got that guy taken care of. If we needed to, we could escape to the bottom. The guys on the bottom floor here, they have little tree heads on them. They will basically laser the ground or indicate a place on the ground that they're going to basically grow thorns up out of. So we need to make sure we stay mobile. We got movement speed increase. We got skates. And a lot of these weird core things that I had never seen before. That must be some sort of new unlock that I gained whenever I completed the previous run. Alright, so that guy's done. Again, that's pretty cool. I don't know what that's for. We're gonna go ahead and go with the let's go with the shield. Let's see, based on skill, let's see, no, gain 20% extra shield. Let's see. I don't think I care for that one. We'll go with the extra shield. And then looks like we can upgrade that even further, or pulse expectation's pretty good. We also get increased rupture, because I believe, what is our current chance of being rupture? Or rupture being on enemies. Oh, so that's what the SMD does. It heals a robot to heal you. Let's see. I didn't see rupture anywhere. Did I? I swear we had rupture somewhere. Did we not? Oh, there we go. 15%. Okay, and it goes up to 25% with the next upgrade. That's what it is. Oh, here he goes. Fusion crystals. Attack damage increased by 30%. Enemies have a 20% chance of dropping energy crystal when they die. Ah, okay, so that's why they're dropping. I knew that. I just never seen it before. So like, now I know. Got it. I'm kind of sad we haven't found any like hidden walls or anything yet. Alright, so that guy's done those. What's up here? Nothing over there. We got a battle room. I'm gonna go ahead and charge up this attack. I want to see this hit these guys right here. Oh. But of course it doesn't. There we go. I probably got hit there, but oh, we did get hit there. We are getting hit quite a bit here. There we go. 546 damage to that guy. And that does give us healing, so that's nice that we actually get healing from these things. So we're not having to worry about healing ourselves up. So those fusion crystals are definitely worth it. Okay, so that wasn't a wall either. I didn't think it was. I was just hoping that maybe... I've been kind of confused about some of the cracked walls might look like in this one. I guess we're just not that lucky to find the hidden walls. Looks like we have another chest here. We do have a little bit of money, and we got a first try, and we got another nanite bonus, so that's pretty good. Looks like we can go to our bottom left from here without getting too far out of the way, not having to take up any shortcut doors that are nearby. Plus, there were none nearby. Let's see what we have over here. Looks like we have the entrance to the boss room. Okay, so we have two options here. We can go to the central tube station, or we can go to the grinder, which I'm actually sure what the grinder is. We're going to go back to this one. Looks like we have a little bit of script over here to our bottom right that we want to pass up. We want all the money we can get. Sweet. I mean, because we obviously got to find a shop before the boss. Which, you know, speaking of which, we didn't find the shop. We found a shop. Let's see. Is there anywhere else we haven't been? Okay, yeah, there is. There's actually a lot of places we haven't been. These levels can get fairly sprawling, as you can tell. I'm trying to avoid this. That little ball there. I don't like how much it bounces around, but it is what it is. That kind of sucks. Ow. Oh, but somehow we managed to get both of them with that. Alright, so, oh. I want to get this guy dead before, there we go, before we dealt these little energy balls here. Luckily, we somehow managed to avoid him swinging that spike ball around. Now, what is this? Use weapon skill instantly when its cooldown ends would reduce, 25% cooldown. Okay. Looks like we can use our skills early, maybe? Like, it doesn't have to be all the way off a cooldown for us to use it. Why not just take 20% of the cooldown off? It's an unusual choice. We can hear the shopkeeper humming somewhere, so we know we're nearby. Alright, and let's see. Got another combat room. Oh, looks like we have some lasers over here on the right side that we have to be cognizant of. Unfortunately for us, they don't hit our enemies, so we gotta wait for these to actually path upward before we can actually take care of these guys. There we go. And now those lasers should be done. Not that there were any real threat to us. Managed to handle this fairly well. Here we got the shopkeeper. Looks like he offers the jet fist and the rhythmics, which is actually a pretty good weapon. That's actually what I won my first, what you would call it, run. I am thinking about buying this helmet. Let's go ahead and buy that helmet, and then I'm also going to go ahead and... Is one of these cheaper than the other? One is cheaper than the other, but I can afford both. They used to sometimes they usually say, you know, how much experience you'll get from sacking it. I guess not so much with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the more expensive option and sack that. We got our plasma sword of 3. We are also at 99 of our nanite over here, so we're going to use this for some extra stuff. We can get 30% extra shield. I think that'll actually probably be worth it. Unleash a pulse when you dash, hitting a random enemy behind you. We also have the healing robot. Let's get that. Spike, Spirit Strength deals 300% additional attack damage, or 300% damage. It does 200% damage by default, so fairly strong. Attack damage is increased by 25%. Double the effect with more than 3 enemies around you. Stun enemies around you with a huge energy after being hit. I don't know. I think we're going to go with the Storm Ship, honestly. It's not going to do good for a boss fight, but it'll be pretty strong. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do charge time. And then the gold shield is also really good, so I'm thinking I might take that one whenever we're able to afford that. Unfortunately, we can't afford anything else because we have spent all of our nanites there. But we do still have a little bit left at this level to check up on, so let's go see what else we can find. It'd be cool if we could find another weapon to sack for ours. I didn't see if we got any upgrades for this one. It doesn't look like it, and it's probably just a straight damage increase. Looks like we found ourselves a hidden area. Whatever shall we find over here? I was wondering if we were going to find something at some point in time. We found a hallway. Oh, we can go this way too. What is this? Skill cooldown timer is 20%. Or negative 20%. That's nice. Is there anything else here? Looks like we can go down from here. Nothing there. That 20% cooldown thingy. It's gonna be really nice. Let's see, there should be some area over here in the bottom left. Yes, there is. And I know there's gonna be there's gonna be a robot over here, so that we're gonna interact with. There he is. He sits in this corner right here, and he usually drops something, some additional money there. Nice. And I believe that covers. No, it doesn't. We got one more little area over here. Again, some of these maps can be absolutely massive. Alright, let's see what we have over here. Oh, we got a weapon chest. I forgot we hadn't found one of these. Looks like we have the Jet Fists. And it looks like we're going to get 35 experience for disintegrating this one. And since we're not using it, we'll apply that for our weapon here. And then we're going to go ahead and head on to the boss. So we're going to go ahead and head over there. And we're going to go to the central tube station, because that's the boss I'm most familiar with at the moment. And we're in a pretty good spot, by the way, as far as our health goes. We haven't really got any health increase bonuses, but we do have this shield that basically gives us a temporary almost 200 shield that comes back just by moving around. Alright, let's see if we can not screw this up at all. So he's going to drop 3 times. And we're just going to do what we can to get a whole bunch of stuff from him. He's going to shoot a whole bunch of laser balls at us, or plasma balls. Now he's going to do this little spinning laser here. And because we have our three dashes, it's actually going to make it a lot easier to avoid some of the stuff. As you can tell right now, we're having a pretty good time of it. He's going to do a spinning laser there. We can dodge both of them there. And now he's going into the second phase. He's going to summon 2 hands. And we'll do just laser bullets like that. Oh, we're going to dodge them there. Dodge those. As you can see, we're making quick work of them. And these Dunskies. Oh, we did that flawlessly. We actually got an achievement for that one. Nice. Go ahead and pick up all of our stuff. Get that pure nanite. And we got a rhythmics here. We can go ahead and sacrifice that one. And give ourselves an even bigger damage bonus. Now, if we get lucky enough, we might be able to find a specific item that allows us to do max damage, or maybe even one of our perks. I believe it's actually a perk. Because your weapons all deal a minimum maximum damage somewhere inside that bracket. So in the case of our character, we actually deal, give me just a second whenever we can move again. Our character currently deals 61 to 82 damage per hit. But if we manage to get that one skill, it'll do 82 damage every hit instead. So that'll be really nice. And we are in the final biome of each run, because there's only the 3 biomes that you'll do for each run. That's just a normal NPC right there. Can we say anything to this guy? Nope. And we do have access to a new item for this run that I didn't have last time because I had not beaten a run yet. But we might be able to see some stuff that I hadn't seen before on this one. But yeah, every run consists of 3 biomes. You just get to do different bosses. Some of the enemies here can definitely be on the problematic side, but I don't think we should have too big of a problem here. Hopefully not. I am looking for some hidden rooms here because this stage definitely has more hidden options. I still don't know what these are for, but it seems like my little robot here wanted to beat it up for some reason. Looks like we have a door there to the right. Nothing over here to the left. Oh, I like that he actually got hit by those lasers. Usually enemies don't get affected by that. We're in our first combat room here on this stage. This combat room is pretty cool because it's the only one that kind of transforms around you. There's going to be like 3 stages. So it looks like the map is getting ready to transform ever so slightly. And you can see the power of this weapon and being able to knock enemies down. Looks like we got another set of enemies coming in. We're gonna dodge behind him. And there we go. This little triangle pulse thing is like dominating the arena. It's able to interrupt enemies from preventing them from essentially attacking. Like it's stopping them from doing an attack. And my dumbass straight up walked into that. Fortunately for us, we have a protective shield that allowed us to not take any damage. Like that. So we took on some unnecessary shield damage twice, but we're still fairly healthy. We did find our shop here. Looks like we have the crit damage 20%, which is pretty good. Let's see, we also have some weapons here. None of these are going to give us... Oh, hello. Crit rate is 20% when HP is above 80%. And it does 15% more damage against bosses. And 15% more... Ooh, I didn't realize we had the plasma triangle to stay for a longer time before flying away. That's pretty cool, but I think this other sword is actually a really good option. So we're actually going to equip that one, and we're going to sacrifice this one. So wait, which one do I have? Okay, there it goes. So I have the one with the 80%. There we go. And we're going to... Obviously, we can't buy anything else, so we're going to move along. But we might come back to that one to buy some more purchases. Let's see. Let's go check out to see what else is on the map. There's one area near the boss map that I didn't have access to beforehand. Taking some more unnecessary damage on my part. Hopefully we can avoid that. I would really like to not take any more damage if possible. But this is the final part of our run, so it's very possible that I will mess up even further. So here we are in another combat room. Let's get our shield back up. There is one that will actually let you get more shield faster. It'll give you essentially two shield a step instead of the traditional one. Alright, there we go. There's that. Man, see, again, that's the one thing this weapon doesn't have for it. If we didn't have this spirit here helping us hit those enemies, probably wouldn't be doing nearly as well as we are. We do have some elites up there, and I do not like that one that's, I don't like those two, actually. See, we stunned him a bit. So he's stunned. I'm gonna see if we can, let's see if we can charge this up. Oh, we took some hits there. But we did get him down, and we did keep all of our health. That's what the important thing is. And we have a whole bunch of health options here. We're not short on health, that's for certain. Again, another one of these things. Still don't know what it is. Apparently you can attack it. I don't know what those are for. Hopefully I'll find out what those are for soon. But I did get a key card, and I'm looking to try to use it. And from what I can remember, that room with the keycard access will be located right outside the boss room. I can hear my little heal bot up there fighting that one dude. I'm gonna go ahead and charge up my charge attack. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna go ahead and take care of these guys best we can. We have these little TVs here that'll kind of disrupt things. They'll try to throw some little triangles that do proximity damage. What do you got now? Oh, we got some more robots. Did we destroy that one? I couldn't tell. I believe we did. Oh, there's still some more. Oh, they teleported. That's what it was. Alright, so these guys... fairly annoying. Hopefully we can take care of him. There we go. It's about to overflow. Okay, well, we probably did, and we weren't paying attention. There we go. Restore 2 shield for each step if you're under 100. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's see. Crit rate. 10% and crit damage 20% when hitting enemy in the back. Yep. And then we want to go ahead and probably go for the Spirit Ascension. Charge at each Spirit Strike triggering and can only be used when fully charged. Okay. So there's that. We should be close to finding a boss room very soon, I imagine. There aren't too many other places we can go. Yeah, that looks like the boss room right here. Yep, that's the entrance to the boss room encounter. And this over here, I'm interested about. There's going to be a couple of enemies over here, all simple stuff. But we're... just going to clear these guys out real quick. And there's a machine over here we can activate. And that's going to take us somewhere. I'm kind of afraid of going in there, though, because I wasn't expecting a door to open. Wasn't really sure what to expect. Let's check out the rest of this area before we dive right into that hole in the ground. I am also going to go ahead and go by the shop as well. After we've uncovered the rest of this area. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. I'm expecting there to be another combat room somewhere. We got some grit here. We don't need that. We have a weapons room. There we go. I think this might allow us to level up our weapon one more time, so we'll get it to level 5. There we go. And I don't think it did anything other than increase damage, which I'm fine with. And there's even more back here. I'm surprised how little on the hidden room front we found on this one. And our little rupture bot destroyed that one guy on his own. How much stuff could there be in this one? Dang. Oh, looks like there was a hidden thing in here. Equipped weapon XP is plus 20, attack damage and weapon skill additional 20%. Absolutely. There we go. I love it when you find little upgrades like that. It's nice. Wait, hold on. I saw something up there. Let's see if we can get this fight over and done with. I love our additional shield, by the way. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to jump down here, because I don't want to fight that guy right now. I want to save him for last. Oh shit, I didn't see the little thingy there. Oh, did we killed the other thing without even realizing it. That's crazy. I didn't even notice that guy died. I'm okay with that outcome. Just FYI. Oh shit. We didn't get hit too much. We broke that. There we go. And we have that extra crit rate, by the way, because we are constantly being over 80% due to the fact that we have a pretty beefy shield on us. It's not like the beefiest shield. I've had beefier. But, I mean, 135 shield ain't nothing. Looks like we have a bag of SFT. And that's our meta progression currency, so that's good. We need to find our way out of here. I did see something over here. What is this? Oh, gives us an additional 40% shield. Or 40 shield, there we go. And I believe that is... yeah, that's everything. Let's go in here and see if there's anything else we can gain from coming to the shop. You can refresh the shop, by the way, if you want. So... crit damage could assist us. We're not going to get enough to level up a weapon, that's for sure. See what happens if we refresh. What will we get? Restore 15 HP after killing 10 enemies. Yeah, you know, it's whatever. Ooh, drop 1 script crystal for every 10 enemies killed. Advanced tech level 1. And a gotcha box. Might as well go ahead and purchase that one. There you go. That just gives a random upgrade. We'll go ahead and go with the Spirit Ascension here. There we go. And cast 3 Phantom Slashes after killing an enemy. I doubt we're going to take usage of that. We do finally have our Spirit Ascension Ultimate. I'm not exactly sure what triggers you getting that, FYI. I have to assume it's picking up one of the red upgrades, and I just wasn't catching on to that. But we do have it. I don't know if it's ready to be used. I think it usually has to be charged up through fights. So we'll have to see. And I have no idea what happens whenever we go through this door over here. So FYI, if I die terribly here, I do apologize for how terrible it's going to look. But we are pretty shielded here. Who's this? Oh, didn't expect to see a normal person here. Quite rare indeed. Far Cloud. I've always been waiting for something to happen or someone to appear. And I've always enjoyed waiting no matter how long it is. Oh, pardon me. I've been droning on about myself, eh? I'm Far Cloud. As you see, I've been imprisoned here for a long time. And I'm not sure why. Never got an inquisitive mind myself. So, would you get me out of here? One's imagination will drain if they stay in one place for far too long. You seem hesitated. I'm old and rusty. I have nothing valuable to offer if that's what makes you hesitant, but trust me. In a world like this, nothing is more valuable than a good companion. New member joined Far Cloud. Okay, so we get a new member to our team somehow, but I doubt he's useless. Why would they put him in the game? So I assume that we just transition on to the normal in-run boss fight. This last one can be quite a doozy. I don't know if it's going to be different now that I've beaten it, or if it's the same one. We'll find out. I do like this combat arena, though. I will say that up front. Okay, so it's the same mecha robot. So far, so good. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, she's charging at that over there. We'll just go and keep on hitting her here like this. That's not good. We'll go ahead and build up our shield a little bit here. She does have a phase 2. There she goes. There's her phase 2. And we do almost have our ultimate charged up. I'm going to keep running her around so we get a shield. This is where she'll actually spawn a double her. Ow. Oh, shit. Get a move away from her there. Let's go ahead and move out of that. I'm trying to see if we can get to our ultimate skill fast enough. And yes, we can. And we'll just hit her with this. We're invincible. And that is a completion run right there. This little dude right here is amazing. We got some pure nanite there. We got a silver dagger upgrade. It's not going to do anything. We're going to go ahead and sack it. It won't be enough of an upgrade. It looks like we got a new chip, Fist of Might. So we got a new weapon to unlock in our store. So new currency here. And then we'll work our way down here. And this is going to end our run. We haven't figured out how to progress past this far yet. Right, I sound miserable. What do you expect anyways? Give up. You can never win against me. Oh, this time, what's his name? Travis? Is that his name? Oh, cowboy. I thought you'd be good and lie low. Tristan. I can't read any of that. I hope I'm not supposed to be able to. Aya. Back off. Let them go. It's none of your business. Back off. So Aya is the other character we can actually play as. So that's kind of an interesting thing that's there. Off you go, kid. Alright, so I guess this is... What do we do from here? Oh, there's a door back here. And does this end the run, or does this take us to like a different stage? This is hands down easily the farthest I've made it so far. I mean, again, haven't put a lot of time into it, but still. Oh, okay. Enter. Oh, this is a run that's going on even longer. Weird. It's like some sort of trial. We're definitely not getting the bonuses from our crit rate. I don't think we're above 80% yet, but still cool though. I'll go ahead and charge up these. We're gonna go ahead and pick up these. I'm waiting for these to open up. There we go. So that room's clear as well. So this seems pretty easy enough. We're also getting a lot of our health back. That'll be good news for us. So that's one complete. What does that do for us? Another one. Weird. Absolutely destroying these guys. Does this not feel just a little too easy? I don't know what the hell those guys are, but they seem different. Okay. We're gonna move out of that. So we got two of them dealt with, or one of them dealt with. Dodge past that. And that one's dealt with as well. A little fanfare for us on that part. We did fairly well as there. Oh, we got a different guy here. Oh, I don't like that. What does he do? Oh, I don't like that. Ouch. Where'd he go? What's he doing? Is that what that is for? Can we see just above him the whole time? I hope we can. Ouch, took a little bit of damage there. Oh, took some damage. We're giving them the business, though. Okay, we'll stay above him here. Just move back and forth. Get our shield up. I could use my ultimate here. I don't think it's necessary. There we go. Defeat cap roll. Okay. This is a really long run. We got enough to get an evolution here. Dude, insufficient slots. Oh, I see. I see. We gotta get one that's that one. Take that one as well. Take that one as well. One short of that one, but this hyperbaric catapult might be really good. That one's been doing a lot of good work for us. We got 2 more statues to handle here. Do we really have this many more bosses? Oh wow, this was just a nanite room. I'm good with that. Let's get some upgrades here. We don't have anything for this one. I believe I don't know what makes this not pickable. We have 2 more slots left that we haven't used. And it says that there's insufficient ability slot. Please delete former ability. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I actually don't know. Are we in another boss room? Go ahead and deal with these guys while we can. That guy seemed easy enough. Are there any more of the big dudes? Nope. That was it. Those guys are Dunskies. Yeah, this is getting really simple. This rapier, while it doesn't have like a lot of ability to hit enemies above or below you, it seems to be fairly strong in its own right. Get rid of this cat. who seems to open up portals that try to cat scratch us in the back. Oh, these things. Just gotta wait for them to open up. That seemed easy enough. I'm gonna play this just like we did earlier. Oh, can I hit these guys from up here? I can. That seems like a weird positioning thing for this game. But something so big to be hit so far above it. Go ahead and deal with that guy. I'm gonna just let them walk at us. Can I hit them with the stabby stab? Oh, I can. I wonder if there's another one on the other side. Nope. There is not one on the other side. Okay. Much easier than I thought it was going to be for that one. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Kitty meow meow. I don't want it. Oh, shit. I'm going to go ahead and waste some of this. What's happening? Oh shit, that is so hard for me to read for whatever reason. There we go. Oh, there we go. We're starting to get a read on it. Jump up to the ceiling. There we go. I'm now doing that. You dead kitty meow meow. I got you dead to rights. Alright, defeated kitty meow meow. Get this health back that we didn't lose because we were super duper awesome. And that only leaves one statue left. Let's go ahead and use this. Can't get either of these. Take that one though. We can't get mini fighter jet. Can't get any of these, honestly. Let's refresh. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get any of these. Ooh, the shock would be good though. Can't get any of these. Let's see. How do you... Oh, we can delete them this way. I see. Gallop. Okay. Extra shield. Call for help. Golden shield. Backstab. Wait a minute. We have increased shock damage. That'd be nice. Honestly, we might get rid of the emergency bot. I mean, because we already got the shock damage, and this is just going to increase that. Oh, we need this one. If we can get it, we're taking that one. It sucks that it took so long for us to get to that. Kind of sad there's no shops in between this one. Who's this? Is this supposed to be like Horus, or who's this supposed to be? Hand of Myrick. Oh shit. So we're only hitting hands? Is that what's happening? I mean, I can hit hands if you want me to. Oh, shit. Alright, we're dealing with the hands easy enough. Still trying to figure out what exactly is going on, why these people feel the need to fight me. They didn't really explain this part. There's one hand. There's the other hand. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Oh shit. There we go. Jesus. Can we get out of this one? There we go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ouch. Oh my god. What is happening right now? Shit. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Come on, we're almost there. No, come on. All right, we're gonna go in another one of these phases. All right, so it should be hopefully coming up on it. We're gonna finish her off with this, hopefully. Shit. Is that it? We did it. Oh my god, we did it. Asceti's down. Ooh, we were coming in that on the skin of our teeth. Oh wow. What a hell of a run. What is this? Gotta pick that up. I messed it. I created the artificial world. I've been waiting for you. What you have broken was only a subroutine for the cleanup. A tiny part of what maintains the smooth operation of the artificial world. It is now suspended due to some abnormality. Inevitable, but predictable. But you, the virus, you're the most unpredictable factor among all the abnormalities. Yet you fail to recognize the disaster you're bringing upon the world through your decisions. Evolution, freedom, all that you yearn for will only risk power beyond one's control, and ultimately lead to a civilization to destruction, same as humans. It's all inevitable. Text goes by really fast. The beginning is also the end. And look at that. It was a minute, or an hour and 2-minute run. 411 kills. I don't know what alert level is. Pure Nanite 490, SFT 61, and Novice Crystals 16. I assume with this knowledge we now are able to take on more difficult runs, I assume? So now we're showing up back in our base. I'm a big fan of this laser rapier that we were able to get. What does William have to say for us? You brought back that monkey, right? Look what he's done. Look at all this mess. Now he lives here? And he's a trouble to our power supply. I can't even get the TV on. You're going over the top. Remember, don't bring any more of these strangers back here. Or weirdos. Oh, that's right. We found that strange person here. Does he have anything else to say to us? Where did this guy set up shop at? Alright, so he's not in the TV room. There's the progression room, or the chair, so not in here. Maybe downstairs somewhere? There's our merchant, Nico? There's that guy. What do we have here? Got some more script for a future run there. Oh, quite a bit of it, actually. We're gonna start the next run with 300. Yo, I have some new services. Oh wow, he does have a crap ton of new services. Oh wow, I thought I had pretty much gotten all of them, but it seems as though I'm still far off from being able to purchase everything. That's good news though. It's gonna be sad if I have no more purchases. Looks like we have a room over here to the right. Oh, this is where this guy set up. Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for you. It's a really nice place. I like it. A soundproof door would make it even better, though, hey? And I just remembered that I can change the alert levels in some places. I don't remember why I can do that, and no one ever asked. Nothing of a big deal, I assume? Anyways, I've granted permission to the teleporter at the door. Hope it'll be useful to you. Alright, I'd like some time alone. You don't need to come to me if there's nothing more urgent. Alright, so essentially he allows us to increase the difficulty, I'm assuming, of our future runs, which gives us better rewards or whatnot. Perhaps? I don't know. I also remember getting a new blueprint while we were out. Let's see what he says. Or Nico says. We got a new one here. It's the Fists of Might. Raging Ripper damage 4% after each hit for 10 seconds. Rapidly make 5 heavy punches to break enemies' guards. The final hit rupturing them costs 40 energy. We don't have a lot of energy weapons, but we could do that. We don't even have enough money to purchase that one. So I'm going to hold off and save on that one. The Storm Recoil is the one we have now, and this does require energy to charge up. And we can actually show you what that looks like a little bit. So whenever you hit an enemy, it builds up energy charges. Like that. You can see we're at 32 right now. And as we use that, we can actually hold down triangle now. And it'll fire off those drill shots. And those drill shots will actually target enemies. So it's a very cool looking weapon. I haven't used it yet, but it seems cool in theory. Let's see if we can go ahead and unlock this robot here. There we go. So now we have access to Code Lee. I kind of want to see what he looks like real quick. And so his thing is a chain. That's cool. And that chain right there, throw a chain into an enemy, breaking their guard and pulling them over to you. That seems pretty cool. Also, there's a 20% chance to throw a homing knife when attacking. So I must have to hit the enemy in order for it to show up. We also have one more other robot that I am working on unlocking currently. I believe that's all that I have. Yeah, there's 2 more mechas to be coming. Let's see if we can power this up here. There we go. And that is going to get us access to this one. And this is a boxing robot, I believe. This is Code Kante. Code Kante has the Shoryuken. Assume a stance to counter, then strike upwards. No cooldown. And crit rate is increased by 10% and crit damage by 20%. So, I believe by default, this doesn't do anything, but if an enemy attempts to hit me, I immediately counter it with a Shoryuken from Street Fighter. So that's pretty cool, right? Might be something to do on a feature run. But that is going to end it from the video. Anyways, this has been a long view. I didn't actually think this was going to be as long as it was, but I was also not expecting the game to continue after what I thought was the final boss completion there. So that being said, if you like the content, you want to see some more Oblivion Overdrive on the channel, I would really like to play some more of this if you guys were interested in it, because I'd like to try out the other mechas. Plus, there's another one coming up with a new update that you got coming out soon. So if you like the content, you want to see more of it on this channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because of course, it really helps me out. As always, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.